Well, welcome back. Today here I am, before I get too wrapped up into messing with the car again, I do something different with it here because the rear's still not right. I'll fix the exhaust on the old tractor here. I'm going to show you why in a second here. She's a little rattly. Yeah, when this bad boy idles here, really shakes around a lot. Well, as you can see, she's cracked here and along each of the support welds from factory. Now, I did sand it off a little bit. I was going to weld it here, but then I noticed it's cracked back here, so I'm just going to pull it off. And the bolt's busted here, so when it runs, it's going all over the place. So we're going to fix that. Thankfully, these bolts are slow, so blah, 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 blah. So far, removing all right. Gonna get the rest of these bad boys out. Hopefully. I probably jinxed myself. Yeah, not yet. If you're wondering, this is a 12 millimeter that I'm using. Because usually ripping one apart as well. And I am at, I don't know, just shy of 500 hours, I'd say. But I guess the idling is pretty rough. And then, I did the right thing here, and I noticed it like 3 weeks ago, a month ago. I mowed the grass a couple times in between. I've used the tractor a bunch. And I figured, I should fix it before it completely breaks off. There we go. A whole 5 bolts here, and the exhaust is off. Huh. Good thing I did take it off. It's pretty rattly. Something is breaking apart inside. Check this out. See, she's cracked up pretty good. Got a little hole, bunch of little cracks, some cracks all the way around. Look at that restriction right there. Man, that's pretty custom. Now we're gonna fix it. But I'm gonna do the right thing, and I'm just gonna ignore the rattle inside. Yeah. Come on, get back. Yeah, I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna act like we don't hear that. Let's finish this bad boy up. We're gonna ignore the rattling inside because that's what I just feel like doing right now. And I could just cut the flange off here and kind of weld a piece of pipe to it, weld this pipe to it, something. Nah, I'm just going to ignore it, clean this up, weld it up, put it back on. We're going to call it good. Works for me. Old wire wheel. Oh, I must have got my dust mask. Good enough for me. Let's get the weld. What do you think? Yeah, I'll call it good. Yeah. Guess I should use a helmet, huh? So while she is really super nice and scorching hot here, the areas that I cleaned off, Go back over it with a little bit of paint. Let her burn in. Burn. Let it burn in and dry. And we'll call good. Whew. Well, there we go. These guys can see that. Try to show you. Pretty ugly there. Well, there you go. Now you can see it. Followed up the hole and a little bit behind it. And it really bubbled up with the paint. But that's how you know it's working. So, before I put that on, I want still rattly inside. But that rattle is going to be what it is for right now. I guess I got to fix that, huh? Yeah. Well, that was the brace right there. You can see the rubber split. It was a two-sided rubber dealie. So most likely what we're going to do is put a piece of rubber and just one bolt straight through here. Woo! Still got some heat. Ouch! Well, let this cool down before you try handling it after welding it. Ow. Ouch. Or if you're like me and you're an idiot, you're going to do it while it's still extremely hot. You got to use what you got. You know, I ain't setting this up like other videos here. I ain't putting an arm and a leg into anything. So, you can see, got all over myself. I have these urethane strips. They came from work. It's called nosing. It's urethane nosing for a screen deck. But I got a couple cutoff pieces because I figured you never know. Good urethane. Well, two of them bad boys, I drilled a hole into them. And I'm going to set that and bolt that right behind this bracket here to make up the difference. This ain't no fancy, like I said, I ain't setting these guys up here. I don't spend an arm and a leg on anything. I'm like you guys. If you got something, you make it work. That's just how it is. So, these two pieces of rubber, slide my bracket. I think it'll fit through the bolt. Anyway, I might have to open up the hole on the bracket. Yeah. I'm going to leave it at that. Call that good. Yeah. Well, there you have it. I fixed the exhaust, welded it up, painted it up. I did find that extension, by the way. It was standing straight up here, but I couldn't see it, so I had to get the old headlamp out, which is bolted back up. Just reuse the gasket. Nothing wrong with it. It's just a steel shim gasket. Oh, I got to tighten up this bolt right here. Better do that quick while I remember. Okay, that bolt's tight. So, like I said, we reused everything. We just welded up the exhaust, patched up the exhaust. And I use urethane down here. Get the old light down here so you can half see it. And so I use urethane. We smashed it in with the bolt I had laying around. It doesn't stick out farther than the pipe, so it won't interfere with the guard. But yeah, she's stationary, but she'll probably still rattle around because something's loose inside there, which has been like that for the longest time. But it is what it is. But there you go. There we go. Now let's get the covers back on. Well, I guess maybe I'll start it up first for you. We'll see how bad it rattles around. Then we'll put the covers back on. I gotta clean up in here. Yeah. Glow plug, gotta wait a minute. No, not quite a minute. There we go, it works. See how much it shakes around at idle. Much better. Much better. These bad boys back on. I love the side covers. Two little tabs, slip on in. And just the spring connectors, you know, the spring clips in the front. They just pop right on. Use a little gentle smack. Close the hood. Retighten our brush guard. Good to go. She's fixed for now. So that's what I got for you today. We fixed that. Been putting it off for a while here. The exhaust on the Mahindra emax 22S. Always forget what it is. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Give a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share. Leave a little comment down below there. Let me know if you got one of these things and how you like it. Because we got, what do we got? Yeah, 487 and a half hours on this. So she's just shy of 500 hours. And trust me, those are not easy hours. I put this thing through the ringer. I'm getting ready to put my probably 800-pound counterweight on the back and a loader bucket on. I'm going to rip up some packed in blacktop. So she gets put to work. Trust me. But anyway, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment down below. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.